Hello, hello, hello. Hi, friends. How you doing? Hello. Let me just make sure things are okay. That I can see the chat. We'll give it a minute, guys, and we'll see. Make sure everything's okay. Make sure my connection's okay. There we go. I see Candy. I see Sanchez. Happy Thursday, Sanchez. Candy, hi sis. How you doing? Thank you for the candy. Hi, everybody. So I'm not going to do too much today. I just have this one little project. The caulking on this sink has gone bad, so all the water is going behind the countertop and down beneath all the cabinetry. And then I'm going to change out and fix this light right here. So we're just going to do a nice little small project. I'm glad to see you, Candy. Miss Candy. Yes, Donnie is live, Sanchez. After my stream, I'm going to send everyone over to Donnie. Adventures with Roto Commish. What's up, brother? How you doing, man? How you doing? Good to see you, brother. What are you up to today? How's work going? All right. Why everyone's coming in and chilling? I'm just gonna go ahead and start getting work in here. That's right, Sanchez. They are. Mike and Haunted Mermaid are. We have a lot of mods. How are you, Sanchez? Okay, I'm gonna get started. Okay, guys. So I'm just gonna put a bead down all the way over there. Just kind of put you down and just have you guys watch. Let's see if I can get a good angle here. Kind of. Cap, what's up, Cap? How you doing, Cap? How you doing, brother? Good to see you, my man. Let me see if I can zoom out. There you go. That's better. Tina to a T. Miss Tina. We got Cap. Someone give that man a shield. Alright. Let's see. What if we go like this? I'm glad you're good, Sanchez. Alright. Cool Drummer! What's up, Cool Drummer? Happy Thursday, my guy, and happy late birthday. Oh my god. Right, Roto Commish? We're gonna grub out, dude. Okay, I'm gonna get started a little bit while the chat keeps coming in. Alright? So I got this nice brown color. Oh, here you go. This nice brown color that will match the rest of them all over here. That'll look nice. So just in case you guys don't know, when you get these, they come with a straight point, okay? And the idea is you want to kind of cut these at an angle, okay? I get my cutters, cut them kind of at a slight angle, all right? Ange, hi Ange, how are you? So you're gonna cut a slight angle, so that way when you apply it, it itself pushes it in between the gaps and everything you need to know. So kind of pre-helps for the later effect. Good vibes. There she is. I haven't seen you in forever. Hi, Good Vibes. Oh my god, isn't the ducky cute? Our buddy Doom Boogie made that for me, the talented Mr. Doom. If you guys haven't followed Doom, you guys are missing out. Very talented. Very talented. Exactly, Roto Commish. Exactly. Alright. So I applied some tape. I don't usually put tape, but on this particular one, when I'm doing like a colored silicone, I like to put tape because the bead really shows more with the colored. So I like to put a little piece of tape on it. Did I see Naomi? Hi, Naomi. How are you, Miss Naomi? Also, Miss Naomi had a birthday not too long ago. If we could put some cakes in for Miss Naomi and our buddy Cool Drummer. Miss Garcia! We got Miss Garcia in the chat. Hi, Miss Garcia. Now this part here can get a real pain in the butt sometimes getting behind the faucets. But we're going to make it work. I'm going to come with this angle. Okay, so we got that bead down, that nice bead down. So it'll be, I'm gonna clean it up right now. That's right, Cap. So there's a few tricks that you can do, a few things you can do to get this down. Now, one thing a lot of people like to do is there's some tools you can use. For example, they have this little guy right here. This thing's pretty neat. I'm not a fan of it, but people like it. And basically, it's the same thing as your finger. I use my finger, but a lot of people like to use this tool. But I don't quite care for it. So the one thing you guys always want to do is make sure when you're smoothing it in, you always have a wet hand to do it. The wetness makes it nice and smooth. Sanchez, you were a mod. What happened, man? What happened? There you go. What happened, dude? We got Ange. We got all the cakes in for Cool Drummer and our Miss Naomi. All right, cool. Here we go, guys. And the tape makes it so much easier. Because when you pull the tape off, it's going to give it a nice, smooth line. Less work for cleanup afterwards. And I don't have to be as perfect with this tape. Even though sometimes I still get a little... I get a little OCD'd with the tape still. And with the colored grout and the caulking, it gets kind of more noticeable. And unfortunately, the water has been getting behind the countertop for a while now. So there's a bit of water damage down below. So I might have to take a look at that and fix that up too. We got Miss Tina. Oh, of course, Sanchez. I didn't. You must have been using a different account, huh? How many accounts do you have, Sanchez? How many accounts do you have, buddy? Another reason I wanted to go live is I haven't been live in a long time, guys, and just wanted to say hi and catch up. And the CHOCWalk is coming up, and I wanted to talk about the CHOCWalk a little bit and maybe see if we can raise a few bucks, you know. Oh, look, speaking of the CHOCWalk, Naomi put the link in the chat. Hey, we got Gil in the chat. Gil Dijon! How are you, Dijon? We got Gil. I see someone saying how to Foolish Mortal. There she is! Ah, Foolish Mortal, the queen of giveaways. You're funny. You're funny. Okay. I'm just going to do one more pass over and just get all that excess off. Make sure it's nice and smooth. And then we will take the tape off together. Miss Naomi put the link in for the CHOCWalk. My next goal for the CHOCWalk is 375. We are at 275, I think, right now. So my next goal is 375. That is one of the next goals I want to hit, if possible. If you guys would love to donate, Miss Naomi put the link in the chat to the CHOCWalk. And again, the CHOCWalk is not for me. It is not for any of us. It is for the children of Orange County. And I believe May 4th, May 3rd or May 4th, we're going to have a live stream with Theme Park Casual and the theme, the rest of the gang. And we're going to talk about the CHOCWalk. Hey, we got a Kayla Mac. Miss Mac, Big Mac, Big Mac. Hello, Miss Mac. Cap, I would love to hire you, brother. But unfortunately, times are a bit slow at the moment. There's work for myself, and I have one other employee that works for me. And occasionally, my brother works for me. But other than that, I haven't been taking on too many other jobs lately. Because I've been taking care of my great-grandmother. So I haven't been able to do too many side jobs. Alright, I'm going to take that tape off right there. We'll get that nice finish off there. That one off. That already looks really nice. A lot better than it did, that's for sure. Let me get this. My hands are dirty, so 1 second, okay, guys? Hey, I see a windy girl. Hi, windy girl. Windy, windy, wee. Naomi, taking the tape off is very satisfying, but also stressful. Because sometimes when I take the tape off, I mess up the line just a little bit. It's important to take the tape off before it dries. If it dries, it's a nightmare to try to take the tape off. You'll pull all this work off that you just did. Okay. Go wash my hands real quick. Alright. And I'll bring you guys up close and we'll take a nice close look up and close and personal here in a second. I just wanted to get all that nasty stuff off my hands before I touch my phone. Gil, how you doing, Dijon? Dijon, I am. I was using frog tape. It's my favorite. I'll even show you right here. Well, actually, yeah, this one is the frog. This is the orange frog. It's not the green one, but it's pretty much the same thing. It's my favorite tape, this orange. So with the painter's tape, each color indicates a different level of quality. And the orange, I think, is the second to best. I think green is better, but the top of my head, I think orange is the second best. We got Miss Windy Girl. We got Cool Drummer, Miss Naomi, Kayla Mac, Cap. Oh, Cap, you read my mind. Look, we read each other's mind. Very important to removing the tape before it dries. If not, it's a nightmare. And then Miss Naomi put the link in the chat again for our CHOCWalk. There you go. Cool, cool. All right. Now I'm just going to take a quick look with my own eyes up and close. Make sure I got everything I wanted to get. You know, I think I'm going to go and run one more time with my hand over it. And just make sure I get one nice even spread, like so. I like that. Looks much, much, much nicer. Nice and purty. Nice and purty. All right. Let me wash my hands one final time, and then we'll work on the light. And I'll show you guys the product. Okay, just let me know if I miss anything in the chat. Hey, we got a Patricia in the chat. Hi, Patricia. How are you? Good to see you. Okay. Cool. I'm going to bring you guys nice and close. Okay. Let me zoom in a little bit. Boom. Okay. You can see our nice new bead right here. Nice and shiny. Okay. All the way. All the way. And then eventually I'll probably come back and do the rest of the kitchen. But this is the most important thing right now. It is good vibes. You know, this is something I would probably put on if I was trying to take a nap or something, like on TLC. I used to love watching the home makeovers and things. Very relaxing. Okay. Anyways, you can see the difference between the new one and then the old one, how faded it is. You can even kind of see little fragments of cracks here and then a little bit right here going up. But this isn't as important because there's no water going that way. Thank you, Good Vibes. Appreciate it. Right, Naomi? Doesn't it? Thank you, Miss Candy. Hey, Cap, that's the way it works this way over here, man. It's easier. I'd rather you guys all be mods and take care of each other. I believe all you guys. Okay, so next we're going to work on this light. So this old light had an old tube light, similar to this one, okay? And they go out very often. Now, this new light, I would say, probably lasts several years. I'm going to say about 10 years. This bulb should last, okay? It's called a ballast bypass light, okay? It's basically an LED, all right? And it replaces those nasty old bulbs that we don't want to use anymore, all right? I'll show you here. Let me turn. Is that it? Oh, edit. Okay. That's the old style. Okay, that's one of the older ones. And we're going to upgrade this one right here to one of the new ones. I'm going to shut the power off. Cool. Okay. It's been a while since I've done one of these little guys. So you guys are going to watch me see if I remember how to do this little one. They're different from the big ones. Snap that off. So there was a little screw. There was a little screw right there I took off. But it just pops that off. I'll show you. These are the tools we're going to use right here. Okay. Here's the little screw I took off earlier. No, these are not wireless. Wouldn't that be cool? Naomi, I love these under cabinet lights. I wish I had these at my place too. Bit too fancy for my place, but maybe one day. And one thing is, you use this guy. We call these touch testers. Turn this bad boy on. Make sure that the power's off or on. I'll show you guys. So it has power. Power off. And another thing you guys can do is you always want to make sure this thing is working correctly. So what you want to do is you want to find a source of power you know that is currently powered to test your tester. For example, this outlet. It's got power. But this has no power. I'm going to show you another trick. You can get your hand and you rub it. Friction will test your tester. That's one way. Hey, we got an Alejandra. Hello. Hello, Ali. How are you? All right. So with these bypass ballasts, what you have to do, this is the ballast. This guy is obsolete, and we don't use these anymore because these go bad. And in this fixture, that guy went bad. So we don't want to use this anymore. So I'm going to take all these wires, trim it up, and we're going to put our bulb. Okay? And the idea, this bulb is called a bypass bulb. Ballast bypass bulb. And we're going to bypass this. All right. I'm going to see if I can take the ballast out. No, it's got this little nut right there. Let's see if I can unscrew that. Take this stinking thing out of the way. Okay. Goes the ballast. Move that out of the way. Make some space. Okay. All right. So we don't need half of these wires anymore. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut half of these wires. Let me see if you can see what I'm doing. Okay, cool. Cut that one. Cut that one. Oh, that fell. We do need this though. I'm going to cut this about right there. Put that back over here. Okay. Cool. We do need this bare copper and this green here are the ground. We're going to keep those. I'm just going to wrap those up nicely right there. Okay, we have the two blues and we have the two reds. We're going to put the reds to the hot. This black one is our hot. Okay, this white one is our neutral, and it's going to go onto these blues. Okay, so I'm just going to strip these wires. We're going to go about here, right here, and get some nice copper on these guys. I'm gonna remove this so it keeps falling. There you go. And the heater is on, and it is quite hot in this house. This wire does not want to strip. Get on. Jesus. This wire does not want to work with me. There you go, boom. There goes one. Okay, We got our wires stripped. And then we're going to get a wire nut, this bad boy. Okay. We're going to put them together. Get the neutral. Ow. Put it right here. Being a lefty, let's get these guys together. These guys, nice. I like to give it a good tug on these wire nuts. Make sure they're nice and tug. Because I don't pre-twist these ones, these little guys. Okay, I'm going to pull. Make sure those are really solid connection on there. Cap I have twice. It does definitely wake you up. And that is why I use a quality cutters. These are Klein, these bad boys. These particular ones are rated up to, I forget the rating on these ones, but I have cut in, and let me tell you, you'd be glad you have a quality tool when you cut into a live wire. On accident, especially. Hopefully, I bought the right bulb, because there was another one that looked just like this one. It could have been, I should have bought both, but I had a strong feeling it was this bulb. It's the one I wanted. The handles on these cutters are coming off. These wire strippers. Every time I push down on them, the handles are coming off. Should go down to my truck and grab a different pair. These ones are not being friendly. And there's that one. Oop, I don't want that to get on the caulking. Oh, and this did. I'll have to fix that up. Okay. That one came off like butter. Carmen, hi Carmen, how are you doing? Thank you guys for all bearing with me while I'm chilling here. We got a pirate bub in the chat. Miss Piratey. Hi, Bubby. Good to see you. I'm happy I get to see you and Mr. Miles this weekend. I missed you guys. Okay. We're going to get our reds together with our wire nut. And we're going to go onto our black one here, which is our hot. Okay. I'm going to butt up on these guys. I'm going to wire it up. And before I close it all up, before I put it all up, I'm going to test it and make sure it's all correct. We got our bulb here. And our bulb has this cool little setting on it. Check this out. I don't know if you guys can see it. But it has, can you guys see those numbers? Let me see if I can focus it. Yeah. See these numbers? You can adjust on what brightness you want it to be on. Pretty cool bulb, if you ask me. Right now, I have it on 40,000 K. But you can adjust this arrow right here and see where it goes. But I'm going to do 40 and just see what it looks like. Okay? Put that in. And they got these little tabs here. Okay? They got these little tabs. And it's got these little slabs. They just go in, push it in, and then you turn the bulb, okay? And then boom. All right. Cover your eyes. Hopefully it doesn't blow. Oh, what did I do? Hopefully it doesn't blow up in your faces. Let's see. Boom. Check that out. So, pretty cool, huh? Now we can adjust. Let me adjust. We can see the different colors. We have that one. That one. That one. And that's the brightest one. Let me shut this off for a second. I don't like how the sticker is here. So let me turn this a different way. Maybe if I go this way. I don't like the sticker on this getting in the way. Let's see. Yeah, I like that. That's better. That's much better. That's much better. Okay. Alright, I'll check up in the chat 1 second, guys. Let me turn this back on. Boom. Look how bright that thing is. That looks like overkill. Let's see. We need to adjust this. That one's still pretty bright. Let's see what this one is. That one doesn't match. But I think this one is the one I'm going to choose. This one. I can remove the sticker, but I don't want to. Because it has information on it. Wiring information and other information that could be used in the future if necessary. So I don't want to remove it. Thank you, Candy. Well, hello there, Miss Soul. How are you? Good to see you. Hope I didn't miss anybody else in the chat. Cap, I will be in the park Saturday. Did I miss anybody else? Got Pirate Bub. Oh, Cap, I just saw that. I just saw what you said, Cap. Yup. Good thing you had a quality pair of strippers, man, or cutters. That's very important to have. Oh, which tattoo, Naomi? Which one? This one? This one's my favorite. This was for my grandfather who passed away. And these are a pair of channel locks. I have a yellow pair here, but essentially what those are, what that is. But that was for my grandfather that passed away. This was knowing him, this was his favorite tool he always had on him. He carried them in his back pocket, and that's what I know him for, is these channel locks right here. So okay. We got all our friends here. I hope you're all having a beautiful day. Thank you so much for joining me. All right, I'm going to shut this off while I butt it all up. I'm going to get some tape, some electrical tape. Now, what this next step I'm going to do is very unnecessary, but I like to do it for myself and anyone in the future that comes to work on this or anything. I like to take about a little bit of piece of tape, just so I know my connections won't come undone. So I wrap around the wires themselves, just a little bit, make a solid, and then I go around the wire nut itself, just so the wire nut doesn't come off. I just like to do a little bit right there, boom. Just a little extra little thing. Really unnecessary, but I like to do it. I go around the wire a couple times, and then I go around the wire nut itself, just a little bit. Cut that one a little short. Give a nice little one right there. Okay. Cool. Now let's see if I can remember how to put this thing back. Okay. The bolt came undone. I'm going to fold these wires like so. Close this guy. Push that and that snaps like that. I like that. We got a Z-Troy ST Hunter. What's up, brother? How you doing? We got a Mike and Mike during lunch. How you doing, Mike? Hey, what's up? That's right. Nothing beats a good pair of channel locks. American-made channel locks. Those things never fail. And they got a lifetime warranty on them, too. You're at the doctor, Mike, getting a blood test? Well, hopefully you don't use my blood to get it tested, because all the junk I eat, you don't want the doctor seeing what I eat. Alright, let's get the cover back on here, which I don't even know where the cover is. Cover. Huh. I don't even know where the cover is. It's gotta be here somewhere. Huh. I don't know where that cover is. Where did I put that thing? I'm going crazy. Well, I have no idea where the cover is, but let's turn it on. I like it. Very bright. Very, very bright. Miss Garcia, one of the amazing mods, has put the link in again for the CHOCWalk. It would mean a big deal to me if you guys could take a few change or bucks and throw it into the CHOCWalk. That would really mean a lot. It doesn't go to me. It goes directly to the CHOCWalk and helps out a great fund. And helps us out a lot. My next goal is $375. We're at $275 from what I understand. And our last donator was Miss Garcia. And I don't think I've gotten to thank her on the stream, but thank you, Miss Garcia, for your last donation. If we can put some red hearts in the chat for Miss Garcia. She deserves it. And I think on the next stream, I'm going to change all these out, and we're going to put black ones in. All nice new black ones. They'll look real nice. Real nice. Who we got? We got Ange in the chat. Hello, Miss Ange. Oh, we got Mr. Loomis. How you doing, Loomy? My buddy Loomis, he's a pro plumber. Loomis, I'll do some electrical and you get some plumbing going, buddy. Good to see you, bud. Thank you for putting all those hearts in for our wonderful Miss Garcia. Hi, Ali. I see you, Ali. I see Cap. Also, congratulations to some of the new mods. We got Cap, who went into my toolbox and took some. We got Miss Candy, went into my toolbox. I think Sanchez got another wrench again on his other account. He's got 11 accounts. All right. So I'm going to change the settings one more time. We got this one. What do you guys think about that one? Can you tell the difference? I don't know if I like that one. How's that one? We got that one. That one. Then that's the brightest one. I don't like that one at all. We got that one. We got, I think that's I'm sticking with that one. I'm sticking with that one for sure. Candy took all my snacks in my toolbox. I'll just show you my snack box. I have a snack box. Sometimes I'll show you my snack box, Candy. All right, guys. That's pretty much all for today. We had we put our nice bead in. Our nice little bead. Going all the way. And then we got our new light. I don't know where the cover is to the light. I'll find it eventually. I have no idea where I put it. The tenant might have moved it. I don't know where they put it. Let's see if I can find it real quick, so I can show you guys the final product. But I don't know where they put it. Let me go look for a second, guys. I'll be right back. Naomi's in charge, everybody. Naomi, keep them entertained. I'll be right back. I'm going to go find the cover. Well, I don't know where I put that cover, or where they put it. Let's see, did I put it over here? Oh, here it is. I think this is it. Found it. Perfect. All right. Okay, sorry guys, I'll catch up on the chat here. Whew, I'm out of breath. Okay. Thank you, Miss Naomi. Candy, you're funny. Thanks, Lumi. Appreciate it, buddy. Alright, so I got the cover. Found it. Let's see if I remember to put this thing back on. I'm going to shut that off. Let's see. Just snaps in like that. Like that. There you go. Boom. What do you know? Bada bing. Look at that. Cover acquired. Okay. So we got that guy. Here, I'm going to shut that one off. And here, let me shut that. Ow. Let me shut that light off. Okay, check it out. So, those are the old ones. Okay. And then that's the new one. It matches. I think the brightness is very similar. So, okay. So next time, I'm going to change out all these, and we're going to put nice black modern ones. Okay, nice new ones. Okay. All right. I'm gonna sit us down for a minute, and we can talk for just a second. I can take a breather. Thank you, Miss Garcia. Thank you, Miss Candy, Tina, Windy Girl, Carmen. All right. Oh, definitely brighter, Cool Drummer. Definitely brighter. I'm gonna turn this around for a second. Zoom out. By the way, I'm not using my gimbal. I'm using a tripod. So that's why it's a little bit more shaky. I'm going to say hi to you guys real quick. I don't look the greatest. I haven't shaved. When I go to work, I don't shave or anything, so I don't like to show myself too much. Anyways, I wanted to thank you guys for hanging out with me on this quick little stream. Just to hang out for a little bit and show you a nice little project. Talk about the CHOCWalk. Show you guys the tools. These are what we used today. Not that one. We used these guys. Okay. This is the light that we installed. Oh, Naomi, you're too kind. You're too kind. This is what we used here. This was about I want to say this was about $8, this bulb. This guy was about $8 from what I remember. 8 to 10. Anyways, it works pretty good. Lasts up to 45 years. Okay, I said 10 years, but it says 45 years. I don't believe it, but that's what they say. Okay? I'll show you guys the tools. My little bag. This is my go-to bag. This is like, I don't feel like carrying anything too heavy right now. So, this is my carry bag. My let's just get this job done with bag. Show you right here. Nothing crazy right here. Okay, Mr. Lumi, drive home safe, my friend. Good to see you soon. Wait, was that English? Did I say good to see you soon? That doesn't make sense. Good to see you soon. That's English. Good job for me. Okay. Let me turn the light back on. Okay. Yeah, 45 years. That's what it says. I don't believe it. But oh, I forgot to put this screw back on. Okay. All right, we're not done yet. we got to put that screw back on. I forgot about that little screw. Let's put that back on. All right, let's put that screw back on real quick. The bulb gets a little hot. Okay. Let's get the bulb. Let's screw it back on. Right here. Oh, well, it won't work anymore because we took the ballast out. Well, that's okay. We don't need it. You guys just pretend I put that screw back, okay? Use on nut. I don't like the sticker. Okay. Boom. So that screw, let me find the ballast. Where did I put that thing? So the ballast was in there like this. Okay, so the ballast sat in there, and then the little screw came in, and it screwed into the ballast. Well, the ballast ain't there anymore, so no point in using that little screw. Anyways, this is just my like grab and go right here. Okay, just got some very little basics. You know, sometimes it's nice just to have a nice little light bag, but this is my favorite tool in the whole bag right here. This bad boy. This thing's awesome. It's rechargeable, okay? It's got this side. You can change it. And then different modes, brightnesses. Okay? Then you got mode where you can get the back side, okay? You have this side and then you have this side. Or you can do both. Or you can do the front and it could be like a flashlight. This thing's sick. And, let's see, it's magnetic. I don't know if I want to do that on that. Here, I'll do it on this, just to show you. It's magnetic. Thing's awesome. $99 Home Depot. Rechargeable Milwaukee. Thing's sick. Do we have a Jordy in the chat? Jordy. Mr. Jordy, there you go. Jordy, yes. Let's meet back here in 45 years and let's see if this thing's even here anymore. Let's see if that thing even works. Yes, I will probably hold on to this for a year in my truck. Same with all the little parts, and I'll probably never ever use this thing again, but I'm going to hold on to it. Oh, thank you, Miss Garcia. I just got a basic level. I got 2 pairs of channel locks, which technically, these are not channel locks. These are Kleins, but we call them channel locks anyways. We got my beater screwdriver. This one, you hit it with a hammer. We got, these are called diagonal cutters, also known as dikes. These are the new ones. These are my newest tool. Made in the USA. I love these. These are limited edition at Lowe's. Got a crescent wrench. Then we talked about this bad boy. This is the touch tester. or voltage tester. This, I usually just keep these in here just so I don't lose them, but they don't actually go in this bag. They're my pruners, but I just throw them in there so I don't lose them. And then we got 2 more screwdrivers. You know what, Cool Drummer? I guarantee you that light will be obsolete. We got 2 more screwdrivers. We got little baby needle nose. We have a nice little, just a nice little box cutter. Nothing fancy. It's a Klein. And little baby lineman pliers. Just little babies. And that's it. Oh. And I carry a plug-in tester. You can test electrical outlets. It's also a GFI tester, so if I hit this, it will trip the GFI. Test it. See, and if I push that, it tests it. Bada bing. Bada boom. Oops, I did it again. There you go. Cool. Anyways, that's just that little tool bag. Nothing crazy on that one. Let's see, what I missed the chat. Windy Girl, you have a hammer and a screwdriver? Well, you pretty much can get every job done with that. Throw in some WD and some duct tape and you're good to go. Anyways, that's that for today. We have the gun, the silicone. Oh, and this little tool, we talked about it earlier. I didn't use this end, which people love to use to apply the bead, but I don't. But this side I did use. So this side is used to remove all the old stuff. To prep all the work before, you remove all that stuff, and then that removes it. I did use that to remove all the old stuff prior, before I put the tape on. And this is a nice little screwdriver set. Klein. This is a cool little guy. Are you, Troy, are you talking about these switches or these switches? Thank you, Tina. I appreciate it. Thank you, Cool Drummer. I love this little bag. I hope I didn't miss any of your guys' chat. So basically, this is designed, since we're talking about it, this is designed for any type of fault, any type of ground fault, okay? Let me rephrase that, not a ground fault, a fault in the circuit, okay? So basically, you have something plugged in, say a blender, okay? And you can technically you can plug it, if this, okay, this over here, this is a basic plug over here. This guy, just a basic plug, okay? But this plug is actually wired to this plug. By code, you have to have one by any type of water. Okay, this is a safety thing. Okay, so this is made for, if say you have a blender and you're running your blender and water gets on the cord or by the power source, this will automatically trip and kill the power. Say the blender falls into the sink and the water's running so you don't get shocked or electrocuted, this thing will shut it off. Pretty cool invention. I love it. I hope that kind of answers your question. One day when I change this out to a new one, I'll go into more detail about these and all its workings. When I take it off, I can show you and explain it to you. But anyways, just a brief little instruction on that. And this, I use this to clean my surface beforehand so that all adheres properly. This stuff is really cool. Let me zoom in a little bit. Check it out. This stuff is really cool. And it smells good. So it smells like thyme. The herb thyme, and it's really good cleaning supplies. Miss Garcia really should have one. Alright. Guys, one more time. Yeah. Pro tip, Jordy, don't throw your blender in the sink. Don't do that. Anyways, one more time, guys, before I log off. If you guys would take the time to donate to the CHOCWalk, that would really mean a lot to me. I would really appreciate it. I have a bunch of Slim Devin buttons that our friends George and Lynn, Geofire and Lynn, made. I'm going to try to send out a button to everybody that's donated. I'm not going to do giveaways, no prizes, nothing like that. To me, I rather keep the donations more to the heart. I don't want it to seem like, you know, to donate, I'm selling donations. I just want us to, if you want to donate, you donate. You know, it's good. It's for a good cause, and that's all it is. You know, I don't want to make anything more of it other than it being a good cause and it coming from the heart. So, but on that note, I will try to give buttons out just to show them a little bit of my appreciation. Other than that, I want to keep it all from the heart. So if you guys want to take the time to donate, I would truly appreciate it. It would mean a lot to me. I don't have any notifications, I think. Let me see. We did get a donation. We got 2. Let me check real quick. Hopefully you guys don't get shut off while I check the donations. This is the downside of not having 2 phones. Being able to check. Where are you? Bear with me, guys, please. I think we're still live. Oh my God, it's making me log in. Come on. I'm trying to log in and the phone is sideways. This is trippy. Oh my God. There you go. Hopefully that's the right password. Okay. Dashboard. We are at 370. Let's go to donations. Oh my God. This is really difficult to look at. I'm going to turn you guys just slant sideways so you can see. Oh, look at that. We have a donation. Oh my God, we got a donation from CL. What the heck? We just got a $100 donation from Miss CL. Wow. Guys, if we can put some black hearts in the chat for Miss CL. Oh, okay, are we good? We're good. We should be good. We should be good. Okay. Let me check up. Let me go. We got my magic area. Hi, my magic area. One of the poo queens. How are you, my friend from across the way? Guys, can we put some black hearts in the chat for Miss CL? She donated $100 to the CHOCWalk. I'm gonna try to enter some heart myself in the chat for her. CL must be ninja watching. Thank you, CL. Thank you. We are almost to our goal. Our goal today was 375, and we literally are at 370. So that's pretty amazing. There you go. I don't know if my heart's... There you go. My Magic Arab, so happy to see you. Good to see you. Miss Good Vibes, Cap, Sanchez, Windy Girl, Naomi, Candy, Cool Drummer, Carmen, Miss Garcia, Jordy, Ali. I think that's everybody. Anyways, on that note, I think we're good to... Oh, I'm doing great. Thank you, My Magic Era. I missed you too. On that note, our next goal is $5. Wait, did I do math right? Yep. $5 is our next goal. So we can hit our 375. And then from there, we'll have another goal. I think the next time I go live will probably be next weekend. I'm going to change out a toilet. And you guys can hang with me while we change out a toilet. Either the toilet change or we're going to change out a ceiling fan. And then at some point, I'm going to go live at Universal Studios for FanFest night. That's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to be there tomorrow with Miss Cordy in California, Katie from Main Street Cowgirl, Living Dead fam with Living Dead Dad. And then I don't know who else is going to be there. I know Christina, our top flight security, is going to be there. And trying to think on the top of my head out who else is going to be there. I think Brian Sevilla is going to be there. I'm not sure. And then at some point during May, I bought Donnie and Jen tickets to FanFest night, and they'll be going to Universal. Yeah. That's right, Loomis. You did just hear a toilet. I'm going to change the toilet out next weekend. And then I bought TPC, Theme Park Casual, a ticket as well. We'll be at FanFest night with TPC as well at some point. Anyways, guys, thanks for the stream. Before I log off, I'm going to check the CHOCWalk one more time. See if we got one more donation to see if we made that $5 mark. Sounds like someone's hammering outside. Oh, my phone is lagging. Oh, we are at 395. Someone went far above and beyond. Oh, we just got a donation. I gotta hit view all. Sorry for making the phone weird like that, but I can't read it the other way. Oh, my phone is glitched. Come on. It's not loading. Alright, well, it's not loading, but if someone could, one of you guys check the CHOCWalk page for me? And can you just tell me if one of you guys can see who donated? You should be able to see who donated on the page when you go to CHOCWalk, and then you go to my page, donations, and you can see who donates. If I can bother one of you guys to just look for me, I'd really appreciate it. Because my side, it's not loading for me. Of course, Sanchez, Jordy, thank you so much for being here, Miss Garcia. If I can bother one of you guys, let me know if can take a look for me. I'd appreciate it. Cap donated. How much did Cap donate? Oh, Cap, $25. Cap, get out of here, man. I said $5 and you had to put $25. You're too much, buddy. I love you, man. Thank you so much. Anyways, guys, let's put some shields. Can we put some shields in the chat for our buddy Cap? I'm going to put a shield in for our buddy Cap. I'm going to put blue hearts and shields because he is our Cap. And Cap is not Cap without his shield. Someone give that man a shield, please. Cap. And I'm going to give him blue hearts. Mr. Cap. There you go. Boom. There's his shield. There are those shields. Thank you so much, Cap. Thank you guys so much. Alright, awesome. On that note, we're going to call it a day. I'm going to pack up. I'm going to go home. I'm very tired. And get some food. Alright, love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I know this ain't Disneyland, but it's still neat and it's relaxing. This stream is going to be redirected to Donnie over at Donnieland. When you guys get in the chat, can you please tell him he got floor fried and put those French fries in the chat. We want Donnie to get as much French fries as possible. Okay, put those floor fries in the chat. If one of the mods could put Donnieland's link in the chat. This is automatically going to go to Donnie, but just in case, remember, you just got floor fried and French fries, please. Okay? Love you guys. See you soon. See you next time. Don't forget to brush. Love you guys. Don't forget those fries.